The people who trust you aren't the people signing the checks, aren't the people that control the purse strings. That's a difficult situation to be in. There are ways to do it. It's a difficult one. I'll tell you, I definitely have my own experience with that, and I'll share with you what I have found to work. If you are getting on the phone with your prospect and you're using that time to educate them, it's a waste of your time.
Hi, Dan. Big fan. Thanks for doing this. Question will take you probably in the Wayback Machine to when you first started. So, when you were first consulting, I'm sure you faced the barriers of potential clients going, "Why do we need you?" So, I'm in the video game space for UX, generally a marginalized group already, but I'm hoping to start consulting in UX strategy for a bunch of clients that still don't know that they need it. So I think I have that trust. I've been in games for 17 years. I have a roster of people that have worked with me and know me, but they're not the ones that sign the checks. So my issue is penetrating that group and making the value prop very clear to them. I can link it to business outcomes, but again, the resistance I'm getting is, "Why do we need you?" or "Things are fine the way they are," which they're definitely not. So I'm curious how you've been able to penetrate those groups in the past when you first started consulting. Thank you, Dan.
Yeah, great question, Ron. So the question is like essentially your customer, your main customer is actually not your main buyer, right? The people who trust you aren't the people signing the checks, aren't the people that control the purse strings. That's a difficult situation to be in. There are ways to do it. It's a difficult one. I'll tell you, I definitely have my own experience with that, and I'll share with you what I have found to work. There's essentially four stages to customer awareness. And the four stages are problem, and let me get this right. Problem unaware, then problem aware, then solution unaware, then solution aware. Let's say you were a personal trainer, a weight loss trainer or something like that. For some of your prospects, they're going to be like, why do I need to lose weight in the first place? Why do I need to be healthy? Right? That defines problem unaware. They don't even know that they have a problem. Well, if you're not healthy, you may be at risk for heart disease, or if you're not healthy, you may die earlier than you would have if you were healthier, or if. And so they're in that problem unaware camp, right? Then there's some people that are like, yes, I know that I need to lose weight, or I know that I need to be stronger, but they don't know how to do it, right? So they're problem aware, but solution unaware. Then there are some people who are like, I know I need to lose weight, and I know that I need a personal trainer, right? And so those people are problem aware and solution aware. People who are solution aware, they know that they have the problem and they know what the solution is. Those are the easiest people to sell to, right? Because you don't have to do as much education. Education is where selling is the most difficult because it's the longest and the most expensive. It just takes up more of your time. That's why you want people to be educated by your content, not by you, right? If you are getting on the phone with your prospect and you're using that time to educate them, it's a waste of your time. You want your brochure to educate them. You want your social media content you want your reels to educate them. You want your YouTube videos to educate them. So you don't have to spend your time one-to-one with them on that. Education is one of the hardest parts of it. Okay, so when I ran Super Friendly and we were specializing in design system customers, there's not one, there's three. And especially because design system budgets are large, usually because they're organizationally scaled, the customer is the combination of the head of design and the head of engineering and the head of product. The three of them have to come together to make a decision and generally contribute a third of each of their budget to this thing, right? Those are also generally not the people who are contacting us. So the people who are contacting us are the designers and the engineers who work for those people. So they'll contact us. They want us to come in and essentially help advocate for them because they've been trying to unsuccessfully. They need some help. So essentially, we had at any given time three customers at the least, five customers at the most. All of them have different things. The reason that was so difficult is because it just takes a lot of time. We had to create material for everyone, knowing that the VP of design was our buyer, but the VP of design was never the one contacting us. The design director was the one contacting us. We had to make sure we attracted the design director, and then we had material, the Convince Your Boss guide, that we could give to that design director to then give to their VP of design. We had a process laid out that says, okay, here's what's going to happen. You brought us in. We need this meeting with this person, then this meeting with this person, then this meeting with this person. So the best we could do for them is say, we'll do all the work for you. You just introduce us to these people because they don't know who to introduce us to. So we had to prepare different sets of material for them. It's just more complicated. For a lot of our design system work, design systems, we were pitching for anywhere from $500,000 to $1 million and more. And a design director does not have a $500,000 budget at most enterprise organizations. They cannot activate $500,000. So we had the wrong offer for that person who we were attracting. So what we started to realize was, what if we had a $15,000, $20,000 diagnostic product that that person could buy that generated a report that they could give to their boss that was custom to their organization. So that's what I mean about having the wrong offer. We had the big, the big offer for their boss, and so they were essentially just a middle person. So that was it was a waste of a conversation. The conversation with them was basically, yes, I'll pass you along. So what we did was we created an offer for that person who was our customer to make them our buyer, and then to have the output of what they bought be the thing that they could pass along. And then you get what you get there is the benefit of once you have your foot in the door, it's a lot easier to sell the next thing. It's a lot harder to sell the first thing. So what I would suggest to you, that's a long way, Ron, of saying, what I would suggest to you is maybe if you could create an offer for the particular person who comes into you, maybe there's something that they could buy for you for $100. Maybe it's a book, maybe it's an ebook that they could buy for $5, and that's a product that they could buy. That's a product for prospects that then turns into another product for prospects, but you at least got paid for it and you have your foot in the door of doing something, some consulting or something like that. So I would try that, see if that works. And likely if you try that, even if that's not the right solution, it might uncover some solutions from there.